Welcome to Politically Incorrect Pop Culture, where I like to bring you the news from all across every fandom. Well, we got some Disney news. For a company I despise at the moment, I just can't stop talking about them. It's like it's like a car wreck. You just can't look away, even how horrible it is. Uh, Before I keep going, I'm your host, Cosmo James. Like what you see and hear, like, subscribe, and comment. It'd be much appreciated, and enjoy your stay. So let's start with this Disney news. Ugh. I'm already losing motivation talking about this. Right, it's gonna be a Disney sandwich because we're gonna start with Disney and we're gonna end with it. But the ending part is actually better than the beginning, so let's swallow this bitter, bitter pill. So, Disney put out a statement yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Yeah. For a company that doesn't want to get political, they sure do love getting political. Let's read what they say. Disney Plus stands by our LGBTQIA plus. I think the IA is new, actually. I have no idea what they stand for. Right. Employees, colleagues, families, storytellers, and fans. And we strongly denounce all legislations that infringe on the basic human rights of people in the alphabet community, especially legislations that target and harms your young people and their families. We strive to create a service that reflects the world in which we live, and our hope is to be a source for influence, empowering, and I'm already losing track here because this is so mind numbing. Sorry. Empowering and authentic stories that unite us in our sharing humanity. In other words, PR speak. That's it. This is PR speak. This is gobbledygook, and people are gonna. Well, honestly, a lot of people are not eating it up anymore, and I am so glad that people are waking up to this bullshit that they've been doing. Ugh. Yeah. Right. This is bullshit right here. All of it. You see it, top to bottom, right here. This is nothing. This is crap. This is a lie. No, if they actually read the paper, the legislation, the parental rights in education bill, they are speaking of, not the don't say gay bill. That is not real. That was dubbed that because people wanted to make it horrible. It doesn't say anything like that in that bill. Here I am ranting about it again because this line is pissing me off. That's why I hate this the most. It's the line. Stop lying. Please, stop lying, Disney. Ugh. They're trying to save face. That's what they're trying to do. And, well, I'm not even surprised. Well, Marvel did it. I think Pixar did it. I don't know. I guess. Well, besides Disney, their other company did it. ESPN. Yay! They said the exact same thing, and they were talking about transgenders and sports and all that stuff. You know what? Fine, whatever. If they want to do sports, they're younger. They're already older. I'm sorry, not younger. They're older. They're already in their 20s, 30s. If they want to do that, fine. But we're talking about little kids here. Come on, man. Little kids. You don't even know what you really want to do or be until you're roughly around in your 20s. Nowadays, that is. Crap's sake, I didn't even know what I want to be until I was older, until my mid 20s or so. Yeesh. And you guys want to. Okay, well. Before I keep going, you know how it is. It's just a bunch of baloney and bunch of, PR bullcrap they're trying to push on people. And it's tiring. That's what it is. It is very, very tiring. Can we just go back to funny little mouse cartoons and people beating the crap out of each other for a sport? Then stop talking about this crap right here? Yeah, maybe one day. But until that day comes, we are going to keep talking about it until it goes away. Well, let's go off. Let's talk about something else. Something a bit more interesting and exciting. Kind of. The most iconic heroine in video games is jumping to animation. Netflix's Netflix's upcoming Tomb Raider anime series from Powerhouse Animation picks up after the events of Square Enix's video game reboot trilogy, and will follow Haley Antwell, Lara Croft, in her latest greatest adventure. I'm guessing she was the voice actress for Lara Croft. So instead of making a part 4, they decided to just make a new, well, kind of anime. Powerhouse is kind of, it's a little bit of anime roots in it, but you can't really call it anime. It's animation. Yeah, it's hard. It's all names and stuff like that. Okay, we're gonna be splitting hairs here, so we're just gonna keep going. It's interesting. Maybe they'll finally give her damn guns. Ugh. Honestly, I don't know why it's following the trilogy. It should just be a hard reboot. I've only played the first one, and a good amount of people probably only played the first one. The other two I haven't touched. Maybe one day, but yeah. I like the first reboot. That's about it. I don't know. It might be decent. It might not be. It seems like, well, Powerhouse is taking care of it, so they're gonna probably have new people working on it. So maybe now she's not gonna be a total wimp and actually do some crazy shit in the series, like old Lara Croft. Well, it should be interesting. Also, it should be interesting to see Melanie's Max video about this. She's a huge Tomb Raider fan. You should check her out. She's on YouTube. Huge dork, loves video games, and it's a tomboy. She's a tomboy, that is. So I don't know why I said that. Let's keep going. I'm not simping on her. Let's keep moving. Okay, so we have discussing. I'm gonna butcher that. I'm just gonna keep going. So Charlotte's Web is getting a remake, an animated remake. It wouldn't be the first time, really. Well, a remake or a reimagining or anything like that. It, like, this person just pointed it out. Charlotte's Web already had a live action movie, so don't you mean remake? Because this, I don't know. Well, it happens. Honestly, it might just be all right. People are really up in edge because you know how it is nowadays with just remakes and messing with the past. But I don't know. Charlotte's Web is so innocent and wholesome that maybe they won't mess with it. They'll just make it and it'll just be another remake so you could show your kids or stuff like that. At this point, just watch the original animated one or read the book or something. I don't know. Well, I guess now you have a trilogy. You go for the, or quad. Read the book, watch the original animated, watch the live action version, and then watch the CGI version. That's a lot of Charlotte's Web. Right. Won't be released until 2024, so if you're that excited for it, there's always the original ones to watch. Alright, we got some rumors here. Rumors has it Immortals Phoenix Rising sequel is in the works. Yes, I've heard about this game, never played it. I heard it was all right. It was good for a Ubisoft game, but I just never got around to play it. Maybe one day, but I like to say, not today. That day is not today. Yeah. Immortals Phoenix Rising was an unbashing Zelda Breath of the Wild clone, but it was also pretty enjoyable. Not as great as Zelda Switch debut, but good enough to hold people over until Breath of the Wild DOS. Reviews were good, consumers' reaction was good, and it seems that sales were pretty darn good too, even though they went on sale like a month after the game was released. But usually, what happens with Ubisoft games. That last part was to be true for tonight's rumors. Would make sense. Yeah. Apparently, we can expect a sequel to Immortals Phoenix Rising. Well, that's cool. In the piece of for X-Fire. Yeah. In a piece for X-Fire, leaker Tom Henderson states that several sources which direct knowledge of Ubisoft's plans have confirmed that a sequel to Immortals is in the works. This game is currently in a pre-production stage and would most likely be tackled by Ubisoft Quebec. Quebec? Yeah, we're gonna go with that. That's cool. I think if the sequel ends up being decent, people will most likely go back to the original. I still want to play it. I don't know when I'll play it though. Yeah. I actually just started replaying Pokemon Legends. What am I doing with my life? Okay, well, let's keep going. That should be cool. We'll see more info. Maybe we'll get some hints about it this, this E3 or not. We'll see. Okay, so this is the last part of the news that I have for you. That's all I got right now. So coming from Clownfish TV, good source. Go watch them. Watch their video after this. Go follow them on Twitter and YouTube and all that stuff because they do really good work. Apparently, Skydance animation shaping up to be Pixar 2.0. Yeah. More and more Disney animators, animation legends are quitting Disney and Pixar for Skydance under outside Pixar chief John Lasseter. Now Rich Moore, the director of Zootopia and Wreck-It Ralph, I didn't know he directed that too. That's pretty cool. Has made the leap. Last week was Brad Bird, The Incredibles. Before that, it was the director for Tangled. Will Disney have anybody left? And the answer is no. But they are losing hard. I don't know what's happening over there in Disney, but it seems like they're bringing in the new people, and they are running amok. And not in a good way. Then again, I don't think there's a good way for running amok. Anyways. Yeah, so that should be interesting. Honestly, Skydance is looking up to be interesting. I can't wait to see their first animated movie. And honestly, to John Lasseter, if you're listening, I highly doubt he's listening, but if he is, all I have to say is go for the throat. Don't hesitate. Just go for it. Take him out. Okay, that's all I have to say. Well, that's it for the news for today. Till next time, see ya.